North Korea's ambassador was in the front row but was seen leaving before President Trump spoke before the 193 members of the United Nations. The commander-in-chief put the rogue nation on notice. The president called on delegates to work together against North Korea's nuclear program, stating if the righteous many do not confront the wicked few, then evil will triumph.
Rocket Man is on a suicide mission for himself and for his regime.
While the president praised recent UN sanctions against Pyongyang, he emphasized his administration would take action if Kim Jong-un continues to threaten the United States and destabilize East Asia.
No nation on earth has an interest in seeing this band of criminals arm itself with nuclear weapons and missiles. The United States has great strength and patience. But if it is forced to defend itself or its allies, we will have no choice but to totally destroy North Korea.
It was a very strong speech. I don't think I've ever heard a president threaten to destroy another country.
CBN News spoke with author and senior editor for the Washington Free Beacon, Bill Gertz. He believes North Korea has already proven sanctions are ineffective. His idea, information warfare.
That's the idea of getting the country wired up. Instead of imposing more sanctions, which haven't worked for over a decade, let's loosen sanctions on telecommunications infrastructure, computers and cell phones. Let's get the country wired up, and then let's flood it with real, truthful information about that regime.
Meanwhile, Defense Secretary James Mattis backed up UN Ambassador Nikki Haley's statements by telling reporters Monday the United States is ready to take care of the situation.
Ambassador Haley is correct. There are many military options in concert with our allies that we will take to defend our allies and our own interests.
Secretary Mattis said there are possible military options that would not create a grave risk to Seoul, but didn't elaborate. At 35 miles from the North Korean border, Seoul lies well within artillery range. Beyond other weapons, North Korea is also believed to have a sizable chemical and biological arsenal. The secretary did explain why the U.S. hasn't shot down any North Korean missiles.
The bottom line is that when the missiles, were they to be a threat, whether it be to U.S. territory, Guam, obviously Japan's territory, that would elicit a different response from us.
Mattis wouldn't say any more about the military plans, but did confirm that he discussed with his South Korean counterpart the idea of introducing nuclear weapons to the Korean peninsula. He would not confirm if that was one of the options under consideration. Eric Rosales, CBN News, Washington.